prize pools really start to ramp up. We are playing for cash prizes even here in the ladder finals, but as you make it further, the more those prizes do ramp up. And it's going to be Draven starting us off with a Super Archer Blimp.
Oh.
Check this out. We got 6 Super Giants in this comp. This is pretty interesting.
I know. This is one of the things I love about watching the more unknown teams. Breaking out weird strategies that nobody else would ever even think of, because everybody's just focused on what the pro players are doing. The pro players are only watching the other pro players. And sometimes you have hidden gems like this that do end up missing that monolith with the Super Archer Bomb. So maybe it's kind of in a... What
the heck is this, Eric?
What? What are we watching here, Bash?
This looks like just a blimp and to dump it. I'm confused.
Yeah, okay, well, the Super Giants take the lead of the base here. The Dragon's gonna be closer to behind them. I guess the heroes will just be protected wherever they go, because usually you like to keep the heroes on the outside here, but if they go to the inside here, the witches are even go to the inside. Like, this is it feels very out of control right out of the gate here.
Agreed. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. We do have the king kind of taking the lead down here at the bottom base. Ideally, you want him to stay with the queen and the royal champion. That monolith that was missed from the Super Archer Blimp is now going to play a huge factor as the royal champion actually goes to Phoenix. Most of the time we see Diggy on the royal champion. She goes to Phoenix. Queen's going to break through, try to get to the mono. Still does have some troops, but look at that rage tower on the back base. Queen's down. This one's going to start to fizzle quickly.
Yeah, all right, well, that's a bit of a problem here. The monolith does stay standing. I thought he'd be able to keep that monolith under control there when I saw the witch was still working with the queen. I was thinking maybe he could keep some skeletons spawned out in front of her, but yeah, that felt like a very, very strange attack here. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking with that. So a unique attack, to say the least. Largely ineffective. It's going to leave a lot of percentage left on the board here. Maybe go back to the drawing board on that one.
Yeah, I think we got some troops up there working on a storage, but I think it's going to be 67% for Draven. That is not how you want to start off a war. Ideally, you want to get at least mid-80s. We have a few skeletons beating on a wall there, but once they get through that wall, they're going to get taken out. Oh, huh. All right, Eric, I think our early on assessment that Birds of Power might be the underdogs here could be accurate. Obviously, we have a ton of war to play, but that was very interesting, very, very off meta, and really, as you said earlier, spammy.
Yeah, I believe if he would have attacked the blue Powerade base, then he would have been a little bit more smooth. But the black Parade, I've never had that flavor, so I don't know what kind of.
The closest I've had to a black Powerade.
It's just a toxic base, apparently. I don't know.
It's purple, which is grape. I mean, I love grape Powerade. All right, 67% for Draven as we got to get. Don't talk about a lot. You get 8 minutes to plan that first attack, and you kind of got to be ready. And maybe there were no bases that anyone super loved, so he just threw something kind of safe at it. Rainberry making his reappearance into the NA circuit, coming in with some zap and Twin Hog into Lalo. All right, I think we're gonna have a nice little hero dive supported with some hogs, maybe finish the base off with Lalo. Rainberry's always creative. I'm looking forward to see what this one brings.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very interesting arm. It's like he couldn't decide if he wanted to do a zap kill squad or zap hog attack or zap Lalo attack. I don't know what this is, but it's very, very interesting. He's got my attention as the king makes his way towards the clan castle pole there. Looks like he's gonna get wrecked by that set of rockables there. If they can catch him, he's trying to run away there. But he's gonna eventually get run down, and he did get a chunk of the base there on the way there, and he got the queen funneled, but that multi definitely could cause some problems, and he needs to have a plan for the town hall here. He still has a lot of tools to work with, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure he has a plan for it.
Eric, I dare you to try to name this attack. You're always good with the names. What you got for us?
Oh man, we'll call it Hero Dive. Oh, twin Hogalalo.
Twin Hogalalo.
Is that good?
Sure. All right, Queen deals with the Lava Hound here. She's going to have to deal with those rocket loons next, but shouldn't be too much of an issue. But she does have this eagle locking on. Here comes the Stone Slammer in to support Queen. Ooh, Queen goes to ability. He really wants the eagle down right now. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see the hogs come in already, to be honest. But here comes the Lalo over the town hall. He needs to cut off that left-hand side as we see some Teslas popping. What are you seeing, Eric?
Bash, I get it. I'm starting to see what he's seeing here. If the Lalo is able to take the Town Hall area down, he can use the Hogs to go support the World Champion. So he puts all the Hogs together, then the Hogs and the Super Hogs. And then the Warden ability is going with the Hogs and not with the Lalo. And they're going to push in to get the World Champion down. He's got the force that he needs to get that through. He's got the freezes to lock out the defenses. After that, this is a very, very cool attack here for Rainberry.
I see it. I had to wait until he did it to see it, but I see it. But still, man, those Rage Towers are nasty. It ate those Hogs alive, even with the Warden ability protecting for a little bit. World Champion's going to try to push through, but with that Ground Expo and that Super Dragon stuck, I don't think she's going to have enough to get through it.
Yeah, the Lalo with no Warden support there just slowed down a lot. It got the Town Hall with the Slammer, but definitely need to get the air defense down. If the air defense down, if the top air defense went down, then he probably would have got the Expo down as well, and then he probably would have had extra support there, taking the damage off of his heroes. But that Warden, just gonna represent with his John Cena skin there, disappears. You can't see me, you know.
You can't see me. I like that. That caught me off guard, Eric. I love that though. All right, here we go. Rainberry gets 85%, so it didn't go as well with the Twin Hog Lalo. Ritter's coming in.
Yeah, you're trying to hate it. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. Ritter's coming in with a Super Archer into Hydra attack. Dragons with Dragon Riders and Balloons. Looks like a very safe approach. Should have no problem getting the Monolith. What I like about this is it's going to set up the pathing pretty nicely. He should be able to get this full corner taken out, and then he can opt to have the heroes come in or just kind of save the heroes for later. Here we go with the Hydra.
Yeah, didn't get that Rage Tower to activate there. Would have been really, really nice to get the Rage Tower activated early. I can't tell if it's going to be covering the multi-infernos or not, but we're going to find out in about 2 seconds here as they make their way forward here, engage the defensive queen. He did end up pulling the CC. He put his king to go to the right side instead of over there where the queen is going to tanking. So I think he must have just messed up his funnel right there. The king crossed under the dragons and then end up on the wrong side of the base there. So he will get the dragons into the middle, and the queen will still support on the side. The World Champion joining very, very early, but I'm a little bit concerned about the king there, but maybe he can do something on the backside and maybe get the defensive World Champion down. If the World Champion is down, then he has a chance to push the queen and the World Champion through.
Defending king on the World Champion, raged up, he takes her down. She does get her ability off, but she, oh wait, no, she's, oh, Phoenix, okay. I was gonna say, I thought she went down, but she goes to Phoenix, so she'll have 8 seconds here to get a few shots off, and that Phoenix will join the Lalo. This one looks like it's gonna fizzle out as well as it makes its way into the back of the base. Does still have that king working through here, so can push that percentage up. Remember, they're not down stars, so if he can get the percentage up here, he can keep his team alive.
There's some strange decisions being made on the Birds of Power side of this war. Like, look, he put Diggy on the Warden, which that's generally in an air attack a bad idea there, because even if the king wasn't the one who was going to pull those ice golems out of the clan castle, the Diggy would have when the Warden was directing the Diggy into the CC range. Like, you're really, really trying to... But the king with the yak is an interesting choice there. I don't completely disagree with that. That's fine. But let's see what Soham can do. Soham starts off with a couple of rocket blows, goes after the air defense on that bottom left side of the base there. Blimp's gonna sail across. Gonna go right into a double sweeper, but it's gonna drop down a little bit short of getting knocked back, and Super Archers are gonna start to clear out this very, very dense left side of the base there. And because they're standing on top of the Eagle Artillery and the arrows do trace damage, then he's able to take out the Eagle Artillery without ever actually striking it, by striking everything in every direction here.
Oh, if he had one more invis, maybe get that other scatter, but this is set up really nicely for Soham. Now, me personally, man, I struggle on this type of approach where you're finishing on the town hall, but these guys are way better players than I am. Let's go ahead and have these heroes come in, take out the enemy heroes, take out the clan castle troops that were pulled, and then the heroes are going to loop all the way around. And that's what's nice about these super barbarians. You get so many with this attack that you can just kind of support the heroes and also use them to kind of direct the heroes where you want them to go. Cutting off those buildings, as we're seeing here, can really push those heroes inside the base, and you can kind of manipulate this one a lot easier.
Yeah, looking at that defensive World Champion to move over and meet the heroes as they are not going to be diverted off of their path, and they're going to stay right there all together, all moving forward here. And Ice Golem's taking the lead. He's gonna circle to the outside of the base with the king. And not a really optimal path in here. I'm a little bit concerned right now about this town hall takedown as his queen gets trapped inside the walls, and she will not rejoin because she has to go through at least 2 walls to meet back up with the group.
This is going to be tough. The Teslas are going to keep the king on the outside. He does still have Royal Champion, and he still does have Warden ability. So if Champion can go with the Warden here, ooh, watch the, oh my goodness, watch the Warden's health bar there.
I know,
he is barely hanging on before ability, Eric.
Yeah, but
there he goes.
Taking to the right side, the king goes to Phoenix, and then transfers the defenses over to the Royal Champion, but he pops Warden ability right as those defenses switch over. Diggy takes the stun, there's the town engagement, and the freeze plus the Diggy there gets he's not getting much value because all the freezes come down right at the same times, but he does keep it under control here. He gets the town hall taken down. The queen could still finish off here if the Road Champion finishes his expo. There's the RC ability. I think he actually might have a chance here, Bash.
And she's gonna get it. Queen goes to ability here. Oh, but she catches a tornado and some traps. There's not a lot of point defenses left, but this queen is low. Even a few shots from this mortar could be lethal. Oh, he's trying to hang on here. Come on, Soham. There's not much left. Queen's healthy. Eric, it's gonna be close. I think he's got it. Eric, I think he's got the triple.
Hunter takes. There we go. Oh my goodness, Bash. You're right. It's Soham. That's just Soham for you. But looks like return to the other side here. Birds of Power. All right, this one, we're looking at a little bit more in line with the meta on this one here as a Hulk Smash. He's going to try to Hulk Smash this base with a Warden protected blip to sail all the way and lands inside the tunnel compartment. Goes invisible, rage up. There's the double clone, and Super Archers will start to work their way through this area. Wait. There's like
there's healers. There's healers. Yeah. This is something people will do sometimes. They'll run 3 of the super archers and then 1 healer. I don't think it's intended to clone the healers, but now he's gonna have healed super archers as he works through here. Sometimes those well, I guess the clone ones will fade out, but sometimes that healer can survive and just get a little extra oomph. So this is something I see every once in a while, especially like in Legends League, where you don't run that 4th super archer or you don't really run filler. You just go with a healer and it kind of works out.
I have never seen that before. I'll be real with you, I've never ever seen that, but it's an interesting idea. I mean, how do you avoid getting the clone to clone the healers?
Well, you gotta have the clone down right away to make that happen.
Oh, because the super archers go out before the healers because they're less troop space. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's an interesting idea.
I think Itsu made a video on that and kind of popularized it, and you see that every once in a while in Legends League, especially with this kind of attack.
Yeah, I've honestly never seen that before, but it does make sense. I guess I can see how that could work here, but he does need to hold it together here. He still has this very, very dangerous area in the bottom corner here. Got the defensive queen out of the way there, but the king still stands. The model still stands. World champion taking damage from the models. She's going to go down unless the Diggy can take a stun. Diggy is going to go attack a wall. No, I don't know what Diggy's going to do there, but the monolith continues to fire away there, and all the heroes just got demolished by it. As there goes the last hero to Phoenix. That the queen random Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Eric,
all right, well,
Eric,
that's not working out for him.
Birds of Power, I love you guys, but come on, you got to have the unicorn on the attack. The unicorn is too strong to not be used on any hero, let alone the queen. 79%. Build and come back and go to their next war even stronger. Black Powerade going to come in with a zap into Super Dragons. I think he's just going to zap out both of these sweepers here. A lot of times we'll see, like on this kind of base, maybe a recall queen, but he's going to opt for the flame flinger and just zap out these sweepers and maybe just push right through the middle here.
Nicely calculated using regular balloons followed by rocket balloons. Just tank the defenses with the regular balloons. As soon as they're in the range of the defenses, then you put a rocket balloon. They one-shot the first defense and then they coast to the second one, and you can get the air defenses down through the archer tower right there. So very, very nicely set up here for Powerade. But now he's going to start in with the dragons up top there. The king and the queen will work the outside. We want to keep the heroes away from the clan castle range. Very, very important. The heroes do not go inside of the clan castle range and pull unnecessary necessary clan castle troops. And that means the dragons are going to need to make a beeline across the base here, and they will need to secure the eagle artillery, the clan castle building, and ideally the model as well to set up the heroes, because those heroes are probably going to have to wrap all the way around the right side of the base there and still have enough punch to secure the town takedown.
Yeah, this is a pretty risky play here, to be honest. If things don't go right, Powerade is going to be struggling to get to that town hall, especially with a couple of these dragons going to the outside. But he does still have some spell support, pops it down there on the mono so that the super dragon, remember that super dragon's going to splash.
Ooh,
and it's going to get that mono down. Nice.
Whoa.
Now he can support the queen with the royal champion and make that final push into the town hall.
Not just that, Bash, but he also got the invisibility tower pre-triggered, so now he doesn't have to burn the invisibility on that, although he probably still should anyways, because look at the queen. The queen is making her way that direction now. She still has her ability intact there. The royal champion is going to go down a little bit early, and so the warden still chip. Oh, there's still a flame flicker as well. Queen pops her ability, will secure the town takedown, and look at this warden. Look at this. Okay, he's got enough here. He's got enough. He's gonna power through this, and so Powerade takes the risk, and it does pay off here for another triple for United Gaming Nebula.
Eric, this is one thing, in my opinion, that kind of sets teams apart. Taking that big risk. This had huge one-star potential, but when it's on that one dragon was just enough. Fruit Loop Ninja is going to come in now, and Fruit Loop Ninja really needs a 3-star. Although Birds of Power kind of down on percentage in a big way as well. You never know what can happen if a team is willing to take those big risks. Maybe you see a 1-star on one of those big risk plays. But Fruit Loop Ninja goes ahead, freeze that sweeper, and it's going to be a super archer blimp. Tornado trap does go off. Some of those archers took a little bit of damage, but oh, here comes the spells. Oh, I think some of them got blown up there, Eric.
Yeah, it looks like he lost a couple. I saw small bombs and giant bombs going off right at that drop zone, but the super archers that are still alive keep chipping away here. One less invisibility. Take the town hall. The town hall, I like the town hall chains right there, taking the model down on the side here, but the town hall does not go down. But it might be okay because he got the model down on the side there. However, we talked about it earlier. If you're gonna do a super archer blip, you want to take either the eagle artillery or the town hall, and then now he's in a weird situation where he has both of them still steady, and he has to choose where he wants to send the heroes. And obviously, you gotta go to the town hall first, and that means you're gonna take an eagle artillery fire for a very, very long time here, Bash.
Oh, that's tough, man. That is tough. Queen going down. He should. Oh, wait, King's going out. Teslas are up. I was gonna say he should have a nice oomph to get through this town hall, but if this King goes to the outside, okay, Barbs cut him off. King will be able to use ability to get through the town hall, but they really needed a 3-star in the spot. Man, those traps were just perfectly placed there to kind of blow up that super archer blimp. And let's be honest, a lot of people are expecting super archer blimps, so you got to be careful on those approaches as the Royal Champion's going to sweep in and try to kind of finish off with this back end and meet up with the King.
Yeah, definitely ideal for the bases to be able to trap against that, especially right behind the town hall like that, when you have a nice open space right there, plenty of room to drop in a blimp and try to just gut this base from the inside out, and that's what that attack's all about there. And if you can just get a couple of traps in the right spot there, a couple giant bombs, small bombs mixed together there, kill some of the super archers, then you can stop this attack in its tracks, and that's exactly what's happening here. So Fruit Loop Ninja is go regather a cereal bowl here and see if he can get back to the next war and get that one to go a little bit smoother. But Halo Blade sets his traps properly, and honestly was into bad attack here. Fruit Ninja did a pretty good job of working with what he had, and it looks like it was overall pretty sound. But unfortunately, it is trapped up there. He got baited a little bit, and that's going to be the defense here for UG Nebula.
76%. Birds of Power struggle.
Promise. So they just need to just tidy up a couple things there, and they could be a team that could do well in the future. But right now, UG Nebula is laying waste to them. Here we go, the final attack. UG Nebula enforced me their 4th attack, I mean. So the stars are tied up here, but they're going to be able to potentially go 3 stars ahead here if Marcelo is able to get it done. Yeti Bomb taking out the Town Hall there and getting the Clan Castle pulled. And with the balloons invest in that area with the haste, he's able to clear out all the defenses from the edge of the base there to the hole created by the Town Hall. And he's all set up here to push his Queen charge in. And with the CC pulled, he can find it in safety. And so everything is going very, very smooth here. However, watch the Eagle Artillery. Eagle Artillery has activated now because he has the put a lot, and so he needs to make sure that he keeps that under control so his Queen does not get overwhelmed here.
I don't know if you saw it right at the beginning of this attack here, Eric. Marcelo put down a haste spell, which hasted those balloons in and allowed them to go in for that monolith under the Warden ability. A very wise play here from Marcelo. Now he's going to start the Queen charge, take out that enemy Queen, no issue. And you're right, that Eagle is firing. Got to keep an eye out as the Queen progresses as well. There's a single target in front of him. He has tons of spell support, so it should be fine. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and start in with the King to go ahead and support this Queen and can keep her on track and inside the base. First wall breaker goes in. Second wall breaker is not too far behind to keep this Queen pushing in through the middle of this base. And she's staying away from that single, actually.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about the single Inferno, but she is keeping her distance from it. I mean, this is actually working out quite nice there. A couple balloons wander the core of the base, so they can pull some traps. That would be wonderful. But they're just going to go in there, and they're out there. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really need them. It's not going to be a big deal because this Queen is in such a good position here to go in and get the Expos out of the way, get the scatter shots, deal with the Rage Tower area, and keep the King very, very healthy on the outside of the base there for quite a long time. But you can see the King running the Phoenix on the outside of the base there. Queen running that Unicorn, and that definitely helped her out a little bit there to get a little bit further. And then most importantly, Royal Champion with the Diggy. We're all about damage mitigation here with the Royal Champion. We're not trying to pick her back up in the face. We're trying to make sure that she never goes down in the first place, because if she survives an attack, then you're gonna end up probably taking the triple. And it looks like he's able to push her all the way into the multi-inferno there. Diggy takes another stun on the multi-inferno, keeping her alive even longer. He distracts her off the ground skates, pops her building. Now watch the Diggy. Diggy's gonna turn back, and one more stun. Another stun on the multi-inferno. Okay, she takes it first. Okay, she's not gonna let Diggy have it, but there's another stun on a single, and he's got it completely under control. You can see how much damage mitigation the Diggy provides for the Road Champion. So you never need to get picked back up there by a Phoenix if she never goes down in the first place.
Good call, Eric. Marcelo with a commanding attack. Man, the way he ran...
Nebula, and you get a little nervous when you face a team like that, and I get it. You know, they're a tough team to beat. But let's have the last attack here for our Birds of Power team.
The healer again, Eric.
Okay. Yeah, did he get the clone in advance there?
Lots of traps going off. Once this Town Hall goes down.
Okay.
Oh wait, he doesn't see the. Oh, the healers got pushed out of the tornado, or the archers did. Okay, he's got some back there. Got to get the Town Hall.
Fine.
Yeah, this. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, sure, fine. Yeah, this.
Yeah, he's fine. He's got the healer. How could he possibly be wrong? He's gonna stay alive forever, right? That's the way it works.
Yeah, I mean, they are staying up to get the multi, so it didn't work out for him. All right.
Well, the healer
the healer's up.
His job. And then, yeah, he did clone the healer. He got the clones in advance. And so, yeah, this team does have some tricks up their sleeve. All right, I like it. I see some potential with this team. They're probably gonna lose here to UG Nebula unless something goes absolutely horribly wrong on this next attack. But I like what I'm seeing here, and I think that if they just tidy up some things there, they could definitely use attacks that they're using here, and they could get a lot of bases down.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that. And you know, it's all about how you learn and overcome the adversity. Ooh, look at this Rage Tower. That Rage Tower gets both bows, the Eagle, both multis. That is a really well-placed Rage Tower on the back of the base there. And I think that's what sets some of these teams apart, is having those really tough bases to crack. It's gonna be really tough moving forward. But the Titans are pretty beefy. Remember, Titans almost have as much hit points as a Golem does. So if you can keep those Titans pushing through the middle of the base, you can really get a good, strong push through. But oh man, they're going into a tough position here.
Yeah, well, the Royal Champion has the Phoenix again, and the Royal Champion would have been able to get the stun on the Monolith right there, and stun on the Expo, and then stun on the next Expo. And instead, she's gonna get a little bit further there, but he wasn't able to protect the Queen that Diggy could have taken a stun there. So once again, Phoenix on the Royal Champion really costs him a lot of hero value. And you have to remember, at Town Hall 15, really, the higher Town Hall level you go, the more of the base that your heroes have to take down. And the pets have a very, very big impact on your hero survivability. So anything that you can do to keep the heroes alive is going to be beneficial. So whether you're putting super barbarians or electric titans out in front of them, you really need to do anything you can to maximize their value. And I think their biggest downfall here is their pet choices, and it's really, really cost effective. All together here, but let's dive into the last attack here. Halo Blade, a seasoned veteran here in North America, is going to be breaking out Recall, Quake, and then it looks like Super Archers and Electric. I like this attack here, Halo. It's definitely one of my favorites here to see the Super Archers make up for one of the biggest weaknesses of the Electric Titans, and I've seen a couple different variations of this, but I'm a big fan of this one right here. I see this with sometimes Super Barbarians to support the backside, or Super Archers to go right behind those Titans and just give them some range support.
We've seen Halo kind of do something similar to this before, maybe not with the Recall, but he loves the Titans with the Super Archer. It's almost kind of became his signature attack here in NA. So the Queen's gonna go ahead, work in here, get down. Ooh, watch Queen, watch.
Oh, okay.
No. That's not what you want. Oh, that's tough, Eric.
Yeah, you don't want to burn your Queen ability before you recall out. You want to get the Queen out of there before she goes to ability. But he wanted the scatter shot down, and that was very, very clear there. But we'll have to see if he can still pull through here, because he's got a very, very long way to go. But luckily, they already have the win, so like they're doing just fine here. This one's just for show. He's got the quad quake that can open up the base here, but yeah, they are literally a star ahead, and they still will log whatever is on here. So we'll see if Halo Blade can get his team to 14 stars, which definitely would be very, very impressive. And we expect nothing less out of this team with how much experience they have.
Right, these guys are strong, really well seasoned here in the NA circuit, really good players, and we're kind of seeing that here in this war. A lot of creativity, a lot of really strong attacks, really strong defenses. The Queen's going to go down here though, trying to fight off those ice golems. Halo's in a little bit of trouble on this one, actually. Luckily the war didn't come down to this one, but Halo whipping out, you know, his little creativity, and it's kind of backfiring a little bit.
Yeah, Halo, maybe you need to go take some notes there from Birds of Power and get some 2 stars on the board.
Oh.
Shots fired. Oh, it's okay. He's my friend, so I can say that. You guys can't say that though. You gotta be nice.
Chat can't say that, just you?
Yeah, just me.
I mean, Halo does have a really good sense of humor, to be fair, so I don't think he's going to take that in a negative light. You know, he's probably laughing about it like, guys, that didn't work. We've all seen Halo. Halo's a big goof in the best kind of way.
Yeah, he's gonna freeze up that Monotho. He's not giving up on the tower takedown. He's gonna quad quake only the town hall to try to get some damage on. He's still got the ward.
This is gonna be tough.
Okay, I feel like he should have popped the ward. Oh, the ward is all the way down south there. That's what he's doing. He's got the rage. He bursts the king forward there. Tower ward. Take it. Got it!
Hey, Eric, he got the 2 star.
There we go. Yeah, I did.
What are you talking about? He got the 2 star.
That's a nice recovery.
I was worried with that invis, and he used the freeze.
I know. Oh. Literally, that invisibility tower was in the air, and he takes the town hall down there. So definitely a big risk on.